Good milk. Doing cake is really long. Damn. I think that's gonna be the twirl. I need to see the dress. You've been hiding it for so long.
I don't think I'm good.
Do I go around? I think it's. Good job, Ava. Oh man, I was supposed to not cry. I started crying before you even got here.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You finally saw.
How's my?
Good.
Yeah.
And you the time.
Yeah.
Now I'm sitting.
Young's working hard. She was very busy for the past, for 30 minutes trying to get all of us done. She can get Desmond.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention for just a moment. We will be getting started very quickly, so thank you for your patience today. Before we get started, though, we do have a couple of real quick requests. Our first request is that you take just a moment and silence your cell phones, please. Our second request is nobody's really quite sure if or when they should stand when the bride arrives. Everybody, please relax, remain seated. I'm going to help everybody out. I'll let you know when to stand, and I promise I won't leave you there. I'll let you know when to sit back down as well. Our final request is we do have professional photographers and videographers on site today to capture all of today's events. And the truth is, all of us have wonderful cameras. Today's couple, though, have requested that this be what we call an unplugged wedding. They're asking everyone to please put their cameras, their phones away Let the professionals do their job today. Those photos will be available sometime in the future. So on behalf of the bride and the groom, enjoy this beautiful day. Enjoy the celebration that follows. Enjoy the ceremony. And please, don't take any pictures. everyone. Please rise. Friends, we are gathered here today to witness the wedding of Abraham and Karen. And we are here to honor and celebrate the love shared between these two people as they come together to start their life together with solemn vows, surrounded by you, their closest family and friends. Their wedding today celebrates the beginning of a marriage. It is the continuation, though, of a journey of love, understanding, perseverance, and dedication to one another that started on the day that they met and will continue now throughout time. As we mark this occasion, we must remember that what matters most is not this ceremony, but the love and the companionship that Karen and Abraham will continue to share throughout their lives. On their behalf, it's my privilege to say a personal word of greeting to all of you today and to welcome you. Each of you is very special in their hearts and in their lives, and they are honored that you chose to be with them here today. Each of you has given something special of yourselves which has enriched their lives. And they would like you to know that your love, your guidance, and your encouragement will always be welcomed and always be cherished. So on their behalf, thank you. Thank you for coming today. Who presents this woman to be married to this man?
We do.
Abraham, go get her.
Take care of her for me.
If you want to hand your flowers off, you can. Abraham, Karen, the Apostle Paul once wrote, "Do everything in love." The two of you have chosen this moment to promise your love to each other as you make one of the most important commitments of your lives. And that's the commitment of your marriage, the essence of which is the taking of your partner in his or her entirety as lifelong companion and as best friend. Both of you have taken into your care and into your trust the happiness of the one person in this whole world whom you love with all your heart. And you have given yourself, your life, and your love into the hands of the one who loves you with all of their heart. Consider this simple reality. To the whole world, you're but one person. But to one person, you are the whole world. You have entered into one of life's most important relationships. This is a gift given to bring comfort when there is sorrow, peace when there is unrest, laughter when there's happiness, and love when it is shared. But as we all know, a successful marriage is not something that just happens. It takes work, it takes understanding, and it takes time. Most importantly, it takes a strong commitment from the two of you, a commitment to do whatever it takes to make sure that your relationship thrives and not just simply survives. True love, it goes far beyond the feelings of excitement and romance that you feel today. It's caring more about your partner than you do about yourself. True love is looking outward together in the same direction. Love makes you stronger so that you can become involved with life in ways that you dare not risk alone. True love just says that the two of you
are just better together than you are when you're apart. Guys, it is an honor to be here today. Thank you. And I love your story. Guys, if I may, as the two of you continue your journey together, just promise to continue to accept each other just the way that you are. And don't try to change each other into somebody different. You have plenty of changes ahead of you. You can't have growth without it. So embrace the changes, embrace the growth, and look inside of each of those for new reasons to reaffirm your love. I promise you both that if you look hard enough, you can find a new reason to fall in love with each other each and every day. I would encourage you to communicate openly and honestly with each other, and to do that with sincerity, with sensitivity, and with compassion. And I encourage you to listen to each other. Listen with understanding. Listen with respect. Never forget to listen with an open mind. And always listen with an open heart. In each other, you found the person destined to become your best friend. Guys, just take care of each other. And I would encourage the two of you to remember this day always. Remember the beauty, the joy, the excitement, the anticipation. Your family and your friends. A wedding day, no matter how big or how small, is often a day of planned chaos, right? Spent the day getting ready. Photos have been taken. More photos are going to be taken. You've got some people to see. There's a party to go to. Guys, it's a crazy day. Take time to not only remember why you're here today, but to remember the day. Do me a favor, turn and face each other. Go ahead and hold hands. And I'd like to have the two of you for just a few moments just look into each other's eyes. Really see your partner. This is what this is all about. This is why we're here today. Now, do me a favor. Close your eyes. I want you to think back and remember the day you met. Karen, not quite the reaction I was expecting. That nervous excitement you both felt before you went on that very first date. How this random acquaintance became friendship. Friendship became love, and your relationship blossomed. Think back and remember all those dates, those conversations, all those adventures that all led down this aisle to where the two of you stand right now. Karen, think back and remember that moment when Abraham asked you to become his wife. And Abraham, even though you thought you knew the answer, how you felt the second you heard the word yes, and the excitement you both felt as you told your family and friends that today this was going to happen. Now, imagine, if you will, imagine that you are 20 years in your future. You're celebrating your 20th anniversary of this moment. Imagine where you've been, what you've done. Imagine what your families might look like. Imagine all the adventures yet to come. And imagine sitting there together, looking into each other's eyes as you smile and reminisce about how you feel right now, the joy and pride you each feel in your hearts on your wedding day. Go ahead and open your eyes. This is one incredible day that neither one of you is ever going to forget. Look around you. Take it all in. Remember the beauty, the joy, the excitement. Remember your family and your friends. But most of all, just remember how the two of you feel when you look at each other. Because if you carried this memory with you every day of your lives, etched deep within your hearts, your marriage is going to be rich. And that lifetime of love they talk about, that's yours to enjoy. Let's go ahead and face your parents. hearts for me, please. Friends, on their wedding day, the bride and the groom outshine everyone else. And this is the way it's meant to be. Still, the marriage of a son and of a daughter is one of the most beautiful moments for a parent to experience in their lives. It is an incredible day. It's a day for blessing. We recognize God as the giver of all life and all love, both human and divine. And today, we ask that he bless you, the parents of Karen and Abraham, because today you also share in this most sacred and beautiful moment. And may you be blessed to see your children's happiness grow in the years to come. Through the years, you have shared with them, you've handed down to them your faith, your love. You've shared your hopes. You've shared your dreams. May you see these same gifts reflected in their lives, in their marriage, and in their home. And may their home be a home filled with love, as has yours been. That would be my prayer for you today. Thank you. Go ahead and face each other. And friends, friends, there are some important loved ones who are no longer with us here, but are carried forever within our hearts. Let's move this way just a little bit. There we go. Gotcha. Carried forever within our hearts. And we'd like to take just a moment to recognize the impact and the influence that they had in your lives and the love that they shared in your lives. We would like to take just a moment to remember the grandparents of both Abraham and Karen. And I pray that they are proudly watching over your celebration and sharing you both still with their love. Please join me as we observe just a moment of silence as we remember and honor them. Thank you. The two of you met by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You both have chosen each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, makes you laugh, and makes every day just a little bit brighter. Now, you're about to make promises to each other that you both intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and to find happiness in the other. And there's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up and you're saying to each other, every experience and adventure that I'm going to have, I want to share it with you. So Abraham, are you still nervous?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah, not sure.
Abraham, it's about to get real. Abraham, do you take Karen not only as your best friend, but now as your wife, to live for and to laugh with, to dream with, and to love for all time? Do you promise to be faithful to her in thought, word, and act for all the days that lie ahead, pledging to do all in your power to make this a happy and lasting union?
I do.
And Karen, let me now ask you, do you take Abraham not only as your best friend, but now as your husband, to live for and to laugh with, to dream with, and to love for all time? Do you promise to be faithful to him in thought, word, and act for all the days that lie ahead, pledging to do all in your power to make this a happy and lasting union?
I do.
Please join me in a short word of prayer. Loving Father, we pause during our celebration just to thank you for one of the greatest gifts you've ever given us, and that is the gift of love. And we thank you for this occasion, which serves to remind us once again of just how special and how precious that gift really is. Father, today we lift up Karen and Abraham as they pledge their love to each other and begin this exciting adventure of living their life together as husband and wife. We ask that you would help them to draw upon the strength of their love, allowing them to lean on each other and to build each other up during all their days to come. And we ask that you would grant the depth and the strength of their love as it is today be allowed to mature and grow even deeper and even stronger in the many, many years to come. Father, we ask that you bless this community of family and friends that have joined them here today to show their support. We ask that you bless this couple. We place their marriage into your hands. Amen. Your wedding begins a new direction in the journey of your lives. And as you pledge your love for each other, you create that unique spirit that tends to bind you so close that it literally is indescribable. And at the heart of any marriage are the vows which two people make to each other on their wedding day. So Abraham, I believe you have some wedding vows that you'd like to share.
Yes, I do.
I'll step up to you.
Karen, exactly 3 years, 4 months, and 23 days ago from this very day, I was getting ready to meet you for the very first time. That day, I waited for my bus to get to our first date in the city for 30 minutes, and it never came. I knew in the back of my head that I couldn't miss seeing you, so I called an Uber to make sure that I got to our date on time. Without a doubt, that was the best decision that I have made in my life. And that was the decision that led to us being here in front of our closest friends and family today. Words alone can't express the joy and comfort that you bring to me. And I can never thank you enough for being my brightest side of guidance during every low as well as every high. You've helped me discover the best parts of myself. And you continue to be my strongest pillar of joy. I can't thank you enough for being the incredible human being that you are, and my vows and my promises to ensure that your light will continue to shine. I vow to learn with you as we grow older together, even as time and life changes us. To never take your actions, words, and kindness for granted. To make my accomplishments ours and your challenges mine. To laugh together in the best of times and carry through the worst. But most importantly, to always love and cherish you forever. I'll continue to live my life while putting you first, because without your love, guidance, and most importantly, your smile, my life wouldn't be where it is today. And I can't thank you enough for letting me stand here on this perfect day.
Very nice. And Karen, I believe that you also have some wedding vows that you'd like to share.
Yes. When I still lived in the city, you took an hour-and-a-half bus and subway ride every weekend just to see me. No matter how long your day had been, you showed up with energy and excitement. You always made it clear that our time together mattered, that being with me wasn't just a part of your day, it was something you cherished. That's when I knew this is someone who shows up over and over again. Your love isn't just something you say, it's something you do consistently, intentionally, and wholeheartedly. That kind of steady love, the kind that chooses to show up even when it's not convenient, even when no one's watching, that's the kind of love you give. And it's the kind that makes me feel safe, cared for, and deeply loved. You notice what I need, what brings me joy, and you meet me there without me ever having to ask. With you, I can be silly, playful, unfiltered. You bring out this lightness in me, and you remind me of how much love can live in even the smallest moments, how simple things can feel magical when you're with the right person. I promise to wake up each morning and be grateful for you every day. I promise to show up and show love in both big and small ways. I promise to be your partner in all things, to face both the good and the bad together with trust and love. I promise to laugh with you, explore with you, and prioritize our happiness. And I promise to be always by your side, your partner on every Disney ride, except for when we have 2 kids of our own someday, and we each have to take one. Before showing them where mom and dad got engaged and decided to live out their own happily ever after. I'm so excited for the future we will build together, filled with quiet moments, endless adventures, and all the love we can give. We'll chase our dreams, hold each other through the storms, and celebrate every little joy along the way. Moving down this road we're chosen, There's no limit to where we're going. I love you.
Very nice. Can you take the vows? Hand them back? Yes. Hold hands. Hold hands. Friends, rings are the most recognized symbol of love, of commitment, and of marriage. The rings that the two of you are about to give and receive will serve as the visible reminder of your love for each other and a reminder of the vows that each of you have just shared. As you place your rings on each other's hands, it signifies the joining of your hearts and seals your lives together as husband and wife. May I have the rings, please? Thank you. These are nice. These two simple yet beautifully elegant bands come to their highest significance when they are given, received, and worn as a symbol of a marital relationship. You see, more than anything else, these rings are what you physically take with you today. And you wear your rings each and every day to remind each of you of the vows, the promises, and commitments that both of you just made. To remind each of you that you are special. And you've been chosen by someone whom you know is special. You wear your rings every day to remind each of you that you married your best friend. Abraham, if you'll take your ring for Karen. And as you place it on her left hand, if you'll repeat after me. Karen, today we move from I to we.
Karen, today we move from I to we.
Accept this ring.
Accept this ring
as a symbol of my decision
as a symbol of my decision
to join my life with yours
to join my life with yours
until death should part us.
until death should part us.
I walk to this place to meet you today.
I walk to this place to meet you today.
We shall walk from it together.
We shall walk from it together.
Go ahead. Karen, if you'll take your ring for Abraham. And as you place it on his left hand, if you'll repeat after me. Abraham, today we move from I to we.
Abraham, today we move from I to we.
Accept this ring
Accept this ring
as a symbol of my decision
as a symbol of my decision
to join my life with yours
to join my life with yours
until death should part us.
until death should part us.
Abraham, I walk to this place to meet you today.
Abraham, I walk to this place to meet you today,
And we shall walk from it together.
and we shall walk from it together.
Go ahead. May these wedding rings be a reminder to each of you of the vows that you've shared here today, and a witness to everyone of your commitment to each other through your marriage. Friends, this is a time for celebration, but let it also be a moment of dedication. The world does a pretty good job of reminding each of us just how every marriage needs the love, the nurturing, and support of our family and of our friends. So as Abraham and Karen have just promised their love to each other, I now ask you to make a promise to support their marriage in spirit, in love, and in friendship. For by helping these two keep and maintain their vows to each other, you honor them and you help them to achieve that balance that they need in their lives to be both happy and successful. And in so doing, you get to share. You get to share in their hopes. You get to share in their dreams. And all of you get to share in their future as well. Abraham, Karen, by virtue of the love you each hold in your hearts, I now pronounce you are husband and wife. Abraham, you may kiss your bride. Abraham. That was a good one. You've been practicing. A lot. Guys, from me to you, as the two of you continue your journey together, just promise to continue to love each other. Because that's what this is really all about. Never forgetting on this beautiful day in this beautiful place, in front of your family and friends, you married your best friend. And the two of you, you have an incredible gift. It's a gift of your love. Hold on to it. Fight for it. Protect it. Don't ever let it go. And please, don't ever take it for granted. Thank you both. Congratulations. If you'll take your flowers back, turn and face your family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and great pleasure to present to you, for the very first time anywhere, Abraham and Karen, Mr. and Mrs. Doe.
Right off with the welcome of the parents and the bridal party. So here we go. Let's get started. Give a big hand to parents of the bride, Francis Carry-On and Nella Carry-On. Let's get started. The parents of the groom, Do Kwang Chul and Do Yong Im. And now I'd like to direct your attention to the stairwell as I introduce the bridal party, starting with the groomsmen, David Doe, Desmond Toggington, and special guest Joy. All right, now make some noise for the bridesmaids. Edeline Audress, Tiffany Nguyen, and Dana Gabriel. Make some noise for the matron of honor, Christine Carry-On, and the best man, Eric Poe. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Make some noise and welcome the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Abraham and Karen Doe.
Watch the moment on my phone. It's my dream that we're meant to follow. Setting out for a new tomorrow. Every step we take into new day. Every choice we make helps us find our way.
Let's hear it one more time, everybody. All right, folks, have a seat.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. And everything you do, yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you. And all the things you do, and it was called Yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to done. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin burns, turning to something beautiful. And you know I love you so. You know I love you so. Look at the stars, look how they shine for you. And all the things that you do.
Let's give Abraham and Karen a resounding round of applause.
Yes. Thank you.
You're doing the 60s?
Put your hands together for Karen and her father Francis, everyone. And his wonderful mother as they make their way to the dance floor.
This beautiful life, 난 너의 곁에 있을게. This beautiful life, 너의 뒤에 서 있을게. Beautiful life, 하늘 아래 너와 있다면 숨 쉬는 것만으로도 좋아. This beautiful life, beautiful day. 너의 기억에서 내가 살 텐데. Beautiful life, beautiful day. 내 곁에서 머물러줘. Beautiful my love, beautiful your heart. It's beautiful life.
Let's give a hand to Abraham and his mother, everyone. Karen, are you ready? Everyone on the dance floor, are you ready? I said, ladies, are you ready? All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what? Flower girl's not helpful? All right, well, we'll do it again. One more time, one more time. All right. Let's get all the ladies out here. Come on out. Come a little closer, come a little closer. Since we just had a practice throw, here we go. All right, Karen, you ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, congratulations, young lady caught the bouquet. Come on up and take some pictures with Karen real quick. Made from delicate fabric, representing both sophistication and deep cultural pride. This beautiful exchange of traditions is a reflection of their love and unity. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Awesome. Speeches now.
Good evening. Such a cute couple. Again, my name is David. I'm Abraham's brother. I am here speaking on behalf of our father, who asked me to translate his letter to the beautiful couple and our guests here tonight. So, good evening. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the guests who have come to celebrate the marriage of Karen and Abe. I also want to deeply thank and congratulate the parents of my daughter-in-law, Karen, for raising her with such love and dedication. We saw from the slideshows last night that both our families' love, efforts, and sacrifices have brought us this beautiful day. Thank you for the hospitality shown to us since we came here, and I pray that despite the language barriers, our families will continue to build a strong bond, sharing joy and becoming a source of happiness for one another. To my son, Abraham, and daughter-in-law, Karen, I wish your future together be filled with happiness and love, to always be each other's strength in difficult times. May today, blessed by everyone here, mark the beginning of an eternal bond between you two. Finally, I want to thank all the guests who traveled far to celebrate Karen and Abe's wedding. I sincerely wish health and happiness for you all, along with God's blessings in your homes and workplaces. So, if you can raise your glass with me to toast the happy couple. May your marriage be filled with laughter, joy, and endless happiness. Cheers.
Thank you, David. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. Respect to father of the groom right now, so one moment.
Thank you, everyone. I wasn't expecting any applause. It's such a wonderful evening, right? And it's such a beautiful place. I hope everybody's having a good time. First thing I'd like to do is thank a small group of people, family and friends who were with Karen and Abe almost a year ago. They converged at the Epcot Center to join Abe in surprising Karen when Abe was proposing to Karen. They flew they flew from the north, from New Jersey, from New York, from the west, from California to be there with her. And I'd like to express my appreciation. As Karen's dad, it made her very happy. It made that proposal, that engagement, very, very special. Thank you all thank you for those that were there for them. You know, relationships take work, and this exemplifies their effort to show their love and support for you. Anyway, Abe, I can finally call you son. I don't know. Karen must have told you. You remember that night when you were introduced to me at that Japanese restaurant in New York? You remember that, right? Yes. It was a surprise, yes. So, I know Karen told you this, but I told Karen afterwards, I kind of regretted not hopping on the bus with you on your way home. Because I wanted a solid hour with him, one-on-one, just him and me on the bus ride home, so I can get to know him better. Sadly, that idea came a little bit too late. And he was gone by the time I had that idea, so I wasn't able to do that. But the months went by, and as good fortune would have it, their relationship lasted, and it flourished. And so I've had many, many opportunities to get to know you, Abe. I've had conversations with you. I've asked for your opinions on things. I've seen you how you deal with situations. I've seen you how you've dealt with Karen, right? Believe me, I was watching you. In the end, I came out of it with an understanding of why Karen chose you. You're a wonderful young man. When we talk, I feel a sense of sincerity and honesty from you. Of course, you wouldn't be like who you are without the upbringing from your parents. Your parents made, you wouldn't be who you are. Mr. and Mrs. Doe, you've done an amazing job in raising Abe. And because of you, Karen has a person that she can trust with her love. Thank you. Abe, welcome to my family. Please protect her when I no longer can. Karen. So while we were here waiting to walk, it just brought back memories of us walking. From the time you were an infant, your mom and I, we used to take turns holding you as you learned your first steps, find your balance. Nell and I, we walked with you hand in hand as we walked you your first day in school at kindergarten. We many times we walked, going to church, eating out. We walked at Santa Clara U, finding our way through the buildings for that freshman weekend, welcome weekend. Well, today, once again, Nell and I walked with you. We walked with you to a new life, right? A life where you're now a wife with a husband by your side, Abe, someone you can lean on, someone you can count on. So Mike, the minister, he said something about this earlier on, but stay who you are, don't change, accept each other, accept each other's weaknesses and shortcomings, but at the same time, take advantage of each other's strengths, okay? Relationships take work. And I'm not talking about helping each other fold laundry or taking turns cleaning the bathroom, all right? Relationships take work on a different level, on an emotional and intellectual level. It means taking hold of your emotions when you are arguing over making important decisions. It means giving up things that you value so that you can give something to the other person. It means having a relationship that's not damaged as you go through difficult times, okay? just like your friends who came together for your engagement, you should also come together. Like they work to be there for you, you need to work together to make that relationship strong. Relationships take work. The future is promising, but the future doesn't make promises. You have to work for it, okay? With that, I'd like everyone to join me, please, for a toast to the newlyweds. To a loving marriage, to an enjoyable life in good health. Cheers.
Hi, everyone. Thank you all for being here to celebrate Karen and Abe. As some of you may know, I'm Karen's older sister, Christine. Growing up, Karen had many nicknames: troublemaker, mischievous, the instigator, masyado, which in Tagalog means too much. She was always happy-go-lucky. All she wanted to do was play and have fun, and above all, spend time with people. Karen really cares for other people. She wants to know how your day was. She wants to know if you've been eating, what you've been eating, and do you want to go out and eat? And with Karen, you don't really need to have anything planned to enjoy time with her. Some of our happiest memories were late nights in our room. There would be music, probably One Direction, a bag of chips, and us unknowingly ruining each other's eyebrows, tweezers in hand. Eventually, Karen moved to New York City to pursue her master's degree. That proved to be one of the most important decisions in her life. Of course, for her personal aspirations, school and work, but even more so because of the unknown that God had planned for her and the people that he would bring into her life. Because that's where she met, guess who? Who wants to guess? Okay, it's not a trick question. It was Abe. She met Abe. Abe is my sister's best friend. And I still remember when Karen was telling me about Abe earlier on in their relationship. And she said, Abe's personality is, I don't know, but it's kind of like he's everything I love about everyone in my life in one person. That was early on, Abe. She said that early. I knew Abe was the one. I knew. When I saw how integrated Karen and Abe became in each other's families. Abe, I never had a brother. And yet it's like we also grew up together, ruining each other's eyebrows. In our group of cousins, we were family the minute we started pooling our Dave & Buster's tickets together for the big prize. Now, Karen living away from us is incredibly hard. Of course, for selfish reasons. I want to be near my sister. I want Karen in my life always. But also out of care for her, I never want my sister to feel alone. So I do especially want to thank the Doe family for loving my sister as family. I feel so much peace and gratitude when I ask my sister what she did over the weekend, and she tells me that she spent it with you. And thank you, Abe, because I know that no matter where Karen is, she will have a loving and upstanding partner by her side. Ooh. Okay, and with that, I'd like to ask everyone to raise their glasses and join me in a toast. Karen and Abe, look around this room full of people who love and support you, and look to each other and remember that you have a partner to cherish life with. Your support system is strong, your hearts are full of love, and God is with you. We love you and wish you the happiest of marriages. Congratulations. Cheers.
Hello. Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming out. If many of you don't know who I am, my name is Eric. I'm Abraham's best man and older brother. So being the older brother and responsible older brother, last night I consulted my best friend, ChatGPT, and kind of helped me to write this speech. So here we go. You know, growing up, Abe may have seemed like your typical younger brother that copies a cooler older brother that was better at everything, which still is true to this day. But as he grew older, what I didn't know was that it was me that was actually learning from him, as he taught me patience, loyalty. And when I tell him more than I probably should, he has always had this superpower to just listen while showing unconditional love. Understanding, caring, selfless, and will always be there for you. And then 3 years ago, Karen came into Abe's life and made an even bigger impact. Abe may have some flaws, but Karen, you came into his life and our families, accepted all that we have to give, and you even gave more to us, which led to this day, taking his hands, saying yes. And just like the first time I saw you two on a date at a cafe, sitting from the table across from each other, holding hands while sharing just one dessert. But the thing is, they never saw me because I was too busy playing paparazzi and just sharing the picture with our family. So not your normal first introduction, but you know, since then, I lost my place. But yeah, since that day, you brought something different out of Abe, and you changed him to be an even better person than he already is. And since you came into his life, I've seen him flourish, but most importantly, I see he's filled with happiness and smiles. And as much as when he prepares for a Disney trip. But, you know, I feel like you complement each other very well. So, Karen, I can promise you this. Abe may be my little brother, but for as long as Abe's been in my life, I was able to depend on him for anything. And now, our family hands him off to you, filled with love and joy. And there's no takebacks. You know, our family, especially I, love you guys. Karen, welcome to the family. And let us all raise a toast as we all become a part of Abe and Karen's once upon a time to happily ever after. Thank you.